Hello, I'm Dawn Harper-Nelson.
And I'm Greg Rutherford. Welcome to the IAAF Athlete Awards 2018. We're going to be your red carpet hosts for the evening.
Yes, and it's sure to be an amazing night with us honoring the Male Athlete of the Year and the Female Athlete of the Year. The build-up has been amazing. I cannot wait.
We're really hoping you're going to enjoy the show. Tune in for the next couple of hours and have a fantastic time.
Hello, this evening we're here on the IAAF red carpet and we are joined by Valerie. She has been honored here before as a 2014 Female Athlete of the Year. How does it feel to be back?
It's pretty awesome. This time around I get the opportunity to present an award tonight, so I'm actually looking forward to that. So it should be a good evening ahead.
Oh, wonderful, different perspective. And how are you feeling? Because we know that you have your second one on the way.
Yes, I'm feeling pretty good. I like it how we can kind of matchy tonight with our little bumps. But it's actually quite exciting. It's great to be here in this area, but not as an athlete. It's very interesting, but it's a way to show people that there is life after sport, and this is it. This is the journey through it, and you guys both know that. So it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. And last question, because everyone wants to know, let's be honest,
yeah.
Are you coming back after this baby? We need you back. Are you coming back?
Yes, I am. I've got 15 months to train up for Tokyo, which is great. The first time when I had my first baby, I had 6 months from where to go to get to Commonwealth Games. So it's doable. We've got the blueprint ready to rock and roll, so we'll see how it goes. But I'm looking forward to the challenge.
Wonderful. And you heard it from her first. We are looking for her 15 months afterwards. So thanks again for tuning in.
Hello, Mondo. How are we doing tonight?
I mean, I can't complain. Monaco, everybody's just nice. It's an honor to be here.
First and foremost, I think we should note for the camera that the only two people here that are dressed with wonderful roll necks
and
is
I was
me
waiting
and you.
for it. I just see ties everywhere, and I was like, please, somebody just have a sweater on.
Well, I did this for you. I did this.
I appreciate that.
Now, look, what an incredible year this year has been for you. World Junior record. Well, everything basically has just been yours. Now, going into a big year, as such a young man that you are, the World Championships, what are we looking for?
I think I just want to continue to improve. I was only 18 years old last year, so I think that there's a lot of physical growth, and for sure mental, of course, always in athletics. But I want to get more consistent, just competing at the top level, and I want to get my name out there as not just the kid that's jumping high, but just a person, just somebody that can go in every meet, and he's a force to be reckoned with. I can win every meet. I can compete for the title, and going into a championship year, I'll want to for sure get my first World Championship medal, and hopefully gold, but for sure medal.
From your point of view, do you find actually that people comparing you, because you are quite young, do you find that quite a difficult thing? Is it something that's quite frustrating? Because they feel like there's a sense of, do you know what, I'm here, I'm on the scene, doesn't matter my age, you just want to go out there, beat people, be one of the greatest there's ever been. I think when you jump as high as you did as a junior, people are going to be mentioning it because it is a truly special thing. But I can understand maybe there is a slight level of frustration with that as well.
I guess almost a little bit. It's more that I was 18 and jumped 605 than just 605 itself. But I'm not going to complain too much about it. 18 at 605 sounds cool anyway. Just saying 18. And then I could just still ride the wave a little bit, just for a little longer, because 19 doesn't sound quite as good anymore.
Well, look, when you get to 32 as I am and retired, then believe me, you wish to be the age of 18 and 19. Well, look, have an incredible night tonight. It's really exciting to see you here. We are all very excited about seeing how the future is going to go. And look, going into the World Championships and the Olympics as well, I'm guessing the two big goals for you.
Of course.
We're all hoping 2 gold medals. I know your competitors won't be possibly,
of course.
But it should be really exciting 2 years, so good luck to you.
Thank you for having me.
Cheers. All the best. Good to see you.
Hello, tonight we are back on the red carpet with Samba. I call him Mr. Sub 48, Mr. Sub 47. So I really want to know, and the people want to know, how do you feel coming off of last year's season going into next year? What are your goals?
Actually, it was a good feeling last year to run under 47. I'm so happy about that, and always I'm looking forward to be the best athlete in the race.
So I've seen you here in Monaco myself. Yesterday you had a really fun day on the volleyball court. Would you ever consider taking up volleyball? Because you were amazing yesterday.
Oh, thank you so much. Actually, yesterday I have a good team. I beat all the teams here. I'm so happy about that. Still kind of winning, but I didn't dance a lot yesterday. But I hope to dance today.
Absolutely, absolutely, because I don't think you guys lost yesterday. But for this evening, what are you most looking forward to? Because you're looking very dapper tonight. What are you looking forward to?
Oh, thank you so much. Actually, I'm coming here. I'm so happy to be in Monaco here. I'm one of the best artists in the world this season. I'm so happy about that, and I wish to win today, inshallah. And I'm so happy to be here.
Absolutely. He could possibly be, in a couple of moments, Male Athlete of the Year. So you have to stay tuned. And you heard it from him himself. He cannot wait to drop that time again into the 46s, stay there, and just, go with that feeling. So thanks again for tuning in.
We're joined by Kevin Mayer, one of the absolute superstars of this year, breaking the world record in the decathlon, something that we all couldn't believe, I think, when it initially happened, except for yourself. And we saw that celebration, that huge one, which I was lucky enough to be at the European Athletics Awards as well, where you got back down and did that celebration for everybody. It obviously meant so much to you, but equally, I think everybody watching thinks you have so much more in there. So going forwards, what is the plan for Kevin Mayer?
Tonight there is no plans. Normally we are actor. I feel like a spectator and I don't have anything to do to be nominated or not. So tonight I will just look and see what happens. But for the rest, I will try to continue to train like I do to improve myself and maybe do better in the next years.
Fantastic. So hopefully we'll be seeing some more world records. But as you say, tonight is a night about enjoyment. And I'll be totally honest, looking at what you're wearing, you've gone absolutely all out. This is a male outfit of the evening so far. Now, obviously fashion is something that's quite important to you. Do you enjoy these events? Do you enjoy getting rid of the track spikes and putting on a nice suit?
Yeah, I like it. I like it. This is not the essential part of my sport and this is not the essential part of my life, but I like to be dressed like that. I like to enjoy this funny party and to see other athletes, because in this situation we are not used to join us and talk, and we can learn from them in this situation.
Fantastic. So later on this evening we're going to see you mixing it up on the dance floor as well and having a bit of fun, really letting your hair down and enjoying what is a fantastic awards evening tonight.
Sorry, you speak to...
Sorry, are you going to be enjoying the dance floor later as well and be actually really letting your hair down and enjoying it going into Christmas?
I don't know, because I train a lot and I don't want to... I will see if the situation is good, maybe.
Well, look, from all of us, what an incredible year it's been this year. We're very excited watching you going into 2019 and 2020. We really, really hope that record gets pushed on even more and we see even more gold medals coming from you. So have a great night tonight. Look forward to hopefully catching up with you again later.
Thank
you.
All
the best, Chef and Kevin.
Thank you.
Cheers, Kevin. Thank you. We are lucky to be joined by European champion Nafi TM. What an incredible year it's been, again, dominant within the heptathlon. Looking into next year, what are the big aims?
Yeah, the big goal is Doha, the World Championship. As always, it's the Summer Championship, my main objective, and I just hope to be at my best there. Maybe a new PB on the heptathlon. It's going to be a very long season. We have a lot of time to prepare, so I hope so.
Well, that was something I was going to mention, actually. The fact that Doha is so late on in the season, does that affect training? Does that affect the mentality going into a big season?
Yeah, of course it's very long, so you have to be at your best all year long, stay focused and motivated. It's going to be different, but I try to see the positive way, that we're going to have a lot of time to prepare, to get ready, and of course I think you have to get a lot of rest too.
Absolutely.
But it's not really affecting me so much.
Okay. So going into next year as well, obviously it's going to be very, very hot out in Doha. From the people that don't realise, obviously you go warm weather training. Is that going to be an integral part of next season's training? Make sure you're in the heat to get ready for the championships in somewhere which is going to be incredibly hot.
Yeah, I think in Belgium it's going to be hard to get used to that. I got a few training camp planned, but I think we more going to maybe try to prepare the fact that it's going to be very hot. And also we're going to be competing at night, so I think it's probably going to help, but that's also something we have to prepare in advance to be ready to start a competition at 5 instead of 9 in the morning.
Well, fantastic. Well, look, good luck into next year. Hopefully the rain holds off. We have plenty of sunshine over in Belgium. You can have a wonderful year yet again. Enjoyed this evening. Hope you have a lot of fun, and hopefully we'll catch up with you again a bit later.
Thank you very much.
Cheers. Lovely to see you. See you later.
Hello, we are on the carpet with Mr. Speed himself, Kristian Coleman. He is being honored as one of the finalists for the Male Athlete of the Year. How are you feeling knowing that in a moment you could walk away with that plaque and know you're the man for the year?
I mean, I feel pretty good. I mean, honestly, I'm just honored to be here, to be in this type of environment and just have that beside my name as being a finalist, you know, after such a season like this, and, you know, have my name among some of the great guys that are here. So I'm just honored to be here. If I win, it'll be icing on the cake, but I've enjoyed my time, you know, regardless.
So he's so humble, as you can see, but what have you done in Monaco just to floss a little bit on him? I saw it on the IAAF Instagram. What did you do?
So me and Mike, it was his birthday. We just decided to rent some Ferraris, and you know, we just rode around a little bit, and I don't know, had a little fun. It's not often that you get to come to Monaco and just hang out. So we just wanted to make it memorable and have fun. So yeah.
So I also heard that Nike was having you do a photo shoot in some yoga items. So my question is, are you flexible, and will you be showing us any yoga moves tonight?
I doubt I show off any yoga moves tonight. You know what I'm saying? My suit is not really my yoga fit, but I don't know. I mean, we'll see.
I know you weren't ready for it. No, but honestly, so for next year, going into a World Championship year, what is your focus? Like, if you've had a weakness, what is it, and what is your focus to strengthen that going into 2019?
For me, it's just to focus on the things off the track. So, you know, just making sure you have that same type of intensity and focus that you do in practice, but in the training room as well, you know, with hydration, nutrition, you know, getting the proper rest, you know, stretching out the practice, everything that you need to do to be able to stay healthy and stay on the track, because that's the most important thing. And I think I'll be able to carry this momentum into 2019. And I don't know, if I don't hit the hiccups in the road that I did in 2018, I think it'll be a pretty good one. So I'm excited about it.
That is great, and that is so vital, like you said, to really focus on the things off of the track. The fact that he's trying to balance both, I can pretty much promise you we're going to see great things from him in 2019 on top of that podium. Once again, it's such an honor to have you here on the red carpet at the IAAF Awards Show. Hello, tonight we have Shaunae Miller-Uibo. You see her in her gorgeous gown for this evening, and we have to ask her because she's nominated for Female Finalist of the Year, Female Athlete. How do you feel about that tonight?
It's just a really great feeling just to be nominated for the award. It's been a great year, it's been a great season, and yeah, just to be nominated, like I said, it's a great achievement for myself.
Wonderful. So what are your, when you think of next year, what are your goals for next year?
I think my goals for next year is the IAAF, to have fun with it, enjoy myself, and you know, just try to.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. Welcome to the IAAF Athletics Awards 2018.
Almost every night, bounce back and make it in my stride. Get me down like I'm ready to lose. Ain't never walked a day in these shoes. What an unbelievable sport we are all a part of. Unstoppable.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your presenters for the evening, Catherine Merry and Renaud Lavillenie.
Good evening, and a huge welcome to the IAAF Athletics Awards 2018. Tonight, we will bring you the magic and outstanding athletic achievements of another exceptional year from our sport. This is my second year hosting the awards, and it's a privilege this year to be joined by another fellow athlete. His medal at the Olympics is shinier than mine. My bronze pales in insignificance to our Olympic gold medalist and, of course, pole vault world record holder, Renaud Lavillenie. Bonsoir, Renaud.
Good evening, Catherine. Good evening to this wonderful audience. Over 100 athletes, IAAF Council member and fan of athletics are with us tonight. C'est un grand honneur pour moi d'être invité par l'I2AF à prendre part à cette soirée de remise des trophées. Au nom de l'I2AF, je tiens tout particulièrement à remercier le prince Albert de nous accueillir ici, à Monaco, à l'occasion de cette cérémonie.
Now, Renaud, you are still competing, of course. You are on the ground level, in the thick of the action. Tell me a couple of your personal highlights from this awesome 2018 season.
Well, for sure. I think if I have to just choose one time, it was in September, just one day, 2 world records. Eliud in the morning, Kevin just 6 hours later. It was amazing. But I can't mention this without pole vault, you know. Pole vault have been amazing during all the year, and especially in Berlin for me and for few other athletes. So it's quite a good year.
It was a very good year, fantastic, and no doubt we'll be seeing some of those competitors in amongst the nominations tonight. Now, before we race towards the all-important awards, we would like to introduce our distinguished hosts for this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage His Serene Highness Prince Albert II of Monaco and IAAF President Sebastian Coe.
Dear President, Lord Sebastian Coe, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, dear friends of athletics, I'm delighted to be among you again this evening as we honor the top athletes of this past year. This event was established almost 35 years ago by the late President Primo Nebbiolo on the initiative of the International Athletics Foundation, created here in Monaco in 1984. Since then, this institution has spent more than $34 million in support of athletics, in particular by contributing to the construction of different athletic facilities around the world. Perhaps some of you present here this evening were the beneficiaries of this support without sometimes even knowing about it. But the foundation has continued to pursue its mission until this day, as in sometimes very difficult times, but as its honorary chairman and with the support of President Coe, we once again pledge our full support to the foundation. For more than a quarter of a century, Monaco has been home to the International Athletics Federation's headquarters, and I'm so pleased that the Principality can contribute in a certain way to the development of our sport. I'd like to thank the athletes for their incredible performances of these past few months and the great emotions and joy that they provide us when they perform in the different stadia around the world. This excitement has reached once again very high levels during this year's, particularly here in Monaco, during this year's Hercules meet, rated the world's best meet in 2018. It represents a great source of pride and satisfaction for all of us here in the Principality, and my very strong wish is that all the means are provided to it to ensure that the Diamond League series can continue to develop in the future. I wish you a wonderful evening and an excellent upcoming 2019 season. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Prince Albert. Merci, Monseigneur. And now, for the opening address on behalf of the IAAF, Seb.
Renaud, thank you very, very much indeed. Your Surreal Highness, distinguished guests, and particularly our friends who have joined us from international federations and other sports this evening. It's been another phenomenal year in our sport. We've celebrated the 100 years of athletics in Concierdathlet. We've seen 10 world records fall. We've staged 5 exceptional World Athletics Series events, starting with the Indoor World Championships in the blizzard conditions of Birmingham, and ending with the Continental Cup in Ostrava. We've also had a marvellous glimpse of the cradle of talent taking to the world stage in the Under-20 World Championships in Tampere, Finland. We have also had a series of strong one-day meetings, indoors and outdoors, and we've tried some new formats, and we've seen some exciting competitions in our area championships. This is the time of the year where all organisations celebrate the close of the year, and they do it in all sorts of ways. Sport is no different. But I want to be clear from the outset. The only reason we are here tonight is because of you, the athletes. The rest is really project management. You, your coaches, your family, and your friends bring it to life. And I'm delighted to see so many of you here tonight. Thank you and welcome. Tonight is our way of celebrating who you are, what you've achieved, and thanking you for another jaw-dropping season. I think I understand a little about what you're thinking, so I'll keep my remarks short. You're delighted to be here. You're excited at meeting up with so many fellow athletes and friends from the sport. But you're also probably pretty keen to get back into training to show us all next year a World Championship year, an even greater level of skill and prowess. I want to reassure you that day by day, your commitment to athletics is what drives all of us in our sport to make sure you remain our first and our last consideration. And sadly, I have to say, when I survey the global landscape of sport this year, that has not always been obviously apparent. But in this sport, the sport of athletics, enjoyed by more people around the world than any other sport, we do more than pay just lip service. So once again, thank you all for everything that you do. Your coaches, your family, and your friends. Thank you to the sponsors and the rights holders and the broadcasters who support athletics, and thank you to all the fans out there who come to watch our athletes, who participate in the sport, and who tune in to watch you perform. On with the show.
Many thanks, Prince Albert and Seb. Now, let's get straight to our first award tonight for the IAAF Male Rising Star of 2018. To present the award, please welcome on stage European, World, and Olympic triple jump champion Kristian Coleman. In alphabetical order, let's take a look at the 5 nominees.
Belayer, it's so fast. That is way, way up there on the all-time list. Here is Diaz of Cuba. The fade is so strong, he just seems to get that extra distance. It's remarkable.
Duplantis then, and this just shows the talent he had. Crowd willing him over, and he gets it! A huge roar!
Jakob Ingebrigtsen, a brilliant Norwegian.
What an incredible run from Ingebrigtsen, timed it to perfection.
Kipruto striding away to a gold medal for Kenya. It's a championship record.
Kristian, please announce the winner of the IAAF Male Rising Star of 2018.
And the winner is Armand Duplantis.
Wow. How are you feeling?
I feel good. I feel. Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's my first time, you know.
I feel good. It's an honor to be up here, you know, in front of the greatest athletes in the entire world. And, you know, to be up here on stage, you know, talking to the world record holder, who I beat a couple times this year. I have to say.
Well, you've done an amazing season. European champion, 605, and you're just a baby, just 18 years old. I mean, I know the secret, but tell us what are the key for you?
You know, pole vaulting is a very strange, unique event. You would know that. And there's a lot that goes into it. You know, especially Berlin, you know, all the stars just seemed to align for that one meet. You know, everybody was jumping great, and I think everybody just fed off that energy. But, you know, the entire year, I had help, of course, from my parents. You know, they are the reason why I'm up here today. I wouldn't be here or anywhere without them. And, you know, I can't thank them enough because, you know, they've been with me ever since I was this tall. Still pole vaulting, not that tall, but, and so, you know, there's a lot that goes into it, but they are the beginning of where it all started.
Nice. So I just have one little question. How high you think you can go? And is my world record safe? You have to answer.
I think I could jump higher than you. I think so.
I think so. Ladies and gentlemen, please, a huge round of applause for tonight's IAAF Male Rising Star, Armand Duplantis.
Oh. Mondo will be doing what all our winners do here this evening. They will go through to your left and do the media interview. So if you sitting in the audience, and if you come up and win an award, myself and Renaud will direct you that way so you can talk and enthuse about the award that you have won. So next then is the IAAF Female Rising Star of 2018. To present this, I'd like to welcome to the stage IAAF Council Member President NACAC, Victor Lopez. Nice to see you, sir. We retreat to the wings because in alphabetical order, let's have a look at our 5 nominees.
I'm good.
What a brilliant performance by the young Ethiopian Meseret Belayer.
Cellophane Chespol, the under-20 champion in 2018. She is unstoppable.
Mezkarem Mamo, a true rising star of distance running. A potential superstar of the track, Sydney McLaughlin is smashing records for fun.
Brianna Williams, just 16 years of age, sprinting to a double gold in the World Under-20 Championships. She's done it in incredible style.
Somebody's got to win it. Victor, please announce the winner of the IAAF Female Rising Star of 2018.
And the winner is Sydney McLaughlin from USA.
Now, unfortunately, Sydney was unable to travel to Monaco to be with us here tonight, but we were, Victor, able to catch up with her just a few hours ago, and she sent us this message.
Hi everyone, I just want to thank IAAF and everyone who nominated me for this award. There was so much great talent this year, and just being able to receive it is just a huge honor. Congratulations to everyone else that was nominated for this award. There was so much great talent this year, and everyone competed at such a high level. It just means a whole lot. I'm sorry I couldn't be there, but I know you all look great, and I hope you have a great night. So, thank you.
Lovely to hear from Sydney. So if you don't mind, Victor, thank you for helping accept the awards, but I'm happy to take responsibility for this and make sure it travels safely across to the USA. So let's walk over here. I need to get this packaged up properly to make sure when it travels overseas, it arrives in, you know, the hands safely of Sydney McLaughlin. So I'm just going to drop it off and package it. But thank you so much. Let me drop this off, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Victor. Yes, you need to wrap it a little bit better than that because it's quite heavy and it's got a long way to travel. Thank you very much. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. That award is on its way. Now, I'm coming off the stage because very shortly I'm going to talk to a very special man indeed. But I think we need to take a look at the screen and potentially see what I'm going to talk to you about. In 2018, South America's Consudatle turned 100 years old. Sporting legends joined the centennial celebrations in Buenos Aires in July. Consudatle is the oldest athletics area association in the world, a heritage of excellence, inspiring the stars of today. Ladies and gentlemen, if he does say so himself, he's looking beautiful. Give a big round of applause to Robson De Silva with us here this evening. I was watching your face, Robson, and outside of you saying, wow, I used to be thin. How proud are you to play a part in what has been a wonderful 100-year journey?
Well, good evening, everyone. Sir Sebastian Coe, and Prince Albert, friend of mine. It is good, you know, to take part of this 100 years, because I spent 25 years of my life in that track, working hard to maintain this tradition, and I hope I did well, because everything that I did because I really believe, I truly believe that something was supposed to come out in my life.
Well, you did do well. 3 times World Cup winner over 200 meters, a double Olympic sprint medalist as well. You were the South American youth champion in 1979 and then went all the way through to those Olympic medals. Oh, I've lost my microphone. But let me ask you again, what's your highlight of that journey that you've had?
So I might say it was 1989. It was a highlight of my life, you know, in track and field, on athletics. And I remember came here, Monte Carlo, and Prince Albert asked me if I was related to Ademar da Silva. I said, no, I'm not. I take another way. But it was in 1989 because I remember something. The Track and Field News wrote Da Silva, nearly perfect. That was bad, you know, hurt me a little bit, hurt me a lot, actually. Because I ran something around 48 races, and I won 47. And I came in second just here in Monte Carlo. And I did that because I had a good friend here in France called Daniel Sangoma. And he didn't win anything at that year. He was second, third, second. And I think I paid him a very good honor, you know, just let him win that time.
Nice of you, nice of you.
I think so. I stepped off the gas and I let him win.
I love that the highlight of all your career, of everything you've done, is just that one moment in time, and therefore proving the critics that they wrote that wrong.
They wrote wrong, especially because, you know, in Brussels I ran 1989 and it was amazing. But for Da Silva, another Da Silva, you know, rise and become three-time world champion. It was something from somebody who just was born in a very poor village called Maré in Rio de Janeiro. But as well, I have to say, I have so many friends and so many people who helped me a lot in this street, you know, on my life.
One of those people that has helped you, I've heard yourself from Brazil and several athletes over the years talk about the Consudatle president, who is with us here this evening, Roberto Gesta de Mello. Why is he so special?
I cannot put in words how important he is in my life, and especially all athletes in South America's life. He became somebody who was inspiring people, inspiring athletes to become much better. Especially because he put a hand on his pocket to help South America to grow in athletics. And I'm very proud to be his friend, his son, his father, his everything, because he's almost everything in my life. Otherwise, you know, I can't say everything because, you know, my wife is here. So, but he's almost everything in my life, and I'm very proud to be his friend. And I cannot put in the word, but if I had to say one word, it would say thank you. Thanks for everything. Being great, my gratitude for you and to help me, and Cavallero as well, because my coach did a hard work in track, and he did, you know, backstage, everything to put us together and to put our strength on track and field.
A wonderful man, as are you, ladies and gentlemen. He doesn't look 100 years old, does he? Yeah. Robson de Silva, give him a round of applause.
So, as Catherine makes her way back to the stage, let's move on to our next award category tonight, which is the IAAF Coaching Achievement Award for 2018. To present this, I would like to welcome the fastest woman marathon runner history, world record holder, Paula Radcliffe. Paula, please reveal the winner of the IAAF Coaching Achievement Award.
And the winner is Dr. Joe Vigil.
Let's go on the stage, please. So Joe, congratulations. What a legend. You coached 22 Olympians during your career, ranging from Olympic champion Stefano Baldini, all the way through to the current athlete, including Brenda Martinez. How have you made such a big impact?
Well, first and foremost, thank you. And thanks to everybody that was responsible to get me here. I'm an educator. And through coaching education, I apply some of the principles learned there to the athletes. And it's something everybody knows, total commitment.
Thank you. What do you think about the current state of distance running internationally?
Well, I coach at the Olympic level from the 800 to the marathon, and I've gotten into ultra-marathoning, and I have 100-mile winners now. But I have seen records broken so many times from people that said that record will never be broken. Way back when Jim Ryan broke the 4-minute mile and for America, and on and on and on. And I think that as technology improves, that we'll see more records in all events in the future.
Thank you. I just have one little question. If I want to be a coach, what could be the advice you give to me?
Well, the IAAF, thank you, sponsors a coaching education program.
As simple as this.
I started coaching education in America in 1980 with 3 other fellow coaches, and we became very good at educating the American coaches who at that time didn't know much. And we have now partnered with the IAAF, and we sponsor an academy in Florida, the IMG, and half the participants have to be foreigners, and half the instructors have to be foreigners. And we offer a PhD in coaching in the distance events, the throws, the jumps, and the dashes.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your head together for the IAAF Coaching Achievement Award winner, Dr. Joe Vigil.
Wonderful stuff, right, Renaud? So remember, if you want to get into coaching, you've got to follow the path. There's a program. All right? We'll have a look at it together. Our next award, then, is designed to promote the advancement of women in athletics. The IAAF Woman of the Year Award recognises outstanding achievements and contributions made to develop, encourage and strengthen the participation of women and girls at all levels of the sport. To present this, please welcome 2 times Olympic champion, 4 times world champion, shot put legend, Dame Valerie Adams. Valerie, please, you have the gold envelope. Please announce the winner of the IAAF Woman of the Year Award.
And the winner is Evelyn Lopez.
Oh. Thank you very much, Valerie. Evelyn, firstly, you are looking stunning. And secondly, I'm guessing that was a little bit of a surprise by the look on your face when you came towards Valerie.
Oh my Lord. Of course it was a surprise. I have been a volunteer for 44 years. I was not a track athlete. I come from the world of poetry and writing and things like that. So I have been blessed by being engaged in this track and field world for 44 years.
44 years. You've been spearheading for such a long amount of time, you know, promoting women in our sport. Where's the passion come from, Evelyn?
The passion comes from having a good husband who supports me. And also having a big family. My family is not only my son, Antonio, and my daughter, Lolita. It's all these people. All these people that you see here are my family. Indeed, we call our area the Caribbean family.
You talk about the Caribbean family. The hurricanes, of course, ravaged part of the Caribbean last year. And again, a key figurehead working tirelessly with the various federations to get things back on track. How are we looking now?
Oh, we are doing fine. We have been also blessed by the support of the IAAF. We immediately had a meeting with Lord Sebastian Coe, who I call Seb, and the Prince also helped us. And we raised some money, and we helped all the 10 devastated islands that we had.
Good to hear. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the IAAF Woman of the Year, Evelyn Lopez. '18 has been an outstanding year of athletics, with 10 new senior world records across track, field and road. Extraordinary talent has emerged at both junior and senior levels. Incredible performances witnessed around the world.
To present the World Record Plex, please welcome to the stage the IAAF Vice President, Ahmad Kalkaba Malboun, Dalam Al-Ahmad, Alberto Juan Torrena Danger, and IAAF Treasurer, Jose Maria Rodrigo Sola.
Thank you, gentlemen. Well, they are in place and they are poised, and we are delighted to be joined this evening by a selection of our world record breakers whose brilliant achievements have been officially ratified this year. Who do we need to invite onto the stage, Renaud?
We will start with Kevin Mayer,
Emmanuel Karelis,
Armand Duplantis,
Kristian Coleman,
Beatrice Shipkosh,
Solomon Barega,
Eliud Kipchoge,
Nao Kazami,
Liang Rui.
Please come and join us all on the stage to collect your awards. So as our world record breakers make it onto the stage, Selimon Barega, of course, the Ethiopian world junior 5,000 meter record in Brussels, 12 minutes 43.02, fourth fastest of all time. Liang Grui from China, a world 50 kilometer race walk record, 4 hours 4.36 at the IAAF World Race Walking Team Championships in China. Now, Kazami, we welcome from Japan, the world 100-kilometer record, 6 hours, 9 minutes, 0.14 in Japan this year. Unbelievable that you can even run for 100 kilometers, Renaud. And Imanwi Karelis from Greece, who broke the world under-20 indoor pole vault record, 5 meters and 78. He popped over at the Greek Indoor Championships. So the awards are being handed out, Renaud, a world record holder yourself, a nice array among us. I think it would be amiss of us not to have a few words with some of our world record breakers this year. You know what? You've edged towards him. Let's start with a bit of France on France. Go in. Have a word with Kevin.
Thank you, Kat.
That's all right.
Kevin, first of all, great season. You start with a world title in Birmingham, then a disappointment in Berlin, but you have been able to bounce back in talents to make the world record. After which event did you realize the record was on?
You know, when you begin in decathlon, you never expect one score. You just have to going on in all the events, and this is just after pole vault. You can count your point and see if you are able or not to do what you expected. I was very good after pole vault, and I realized I could do it. Even and I didn't run very fast in the 1500, so that was very pleasant.
Nice. Tu es né en France. Tu t'entraînes en France. Tu as battu le record du monde en France. Qu'est-ce qu'on peut espérer de plus? Gagner la Coupe du Monde de foot? On l'a déjà fait. I just say to Kevin in French that he was born in France, he is training in France, and he set the world record in France also. So what could be better? Maybe winning the World Cup in soccer, but we almost done it.
I want to bring decathlon, a sport that not everybody knows in French, behind the scene. It's all.
Thank you.
We're going to move on, Renaud. We're going to take 10 disciplines down to 1. Hello, Mr. Fastman, 6.34 seconds, indoors, a world record over 60 meters. Was it the perfect race?
Nah, I don't think anybody's ever had a perfect race. Like, you know, you might feel good in the moment, but it's always things that you can work on. And I just think this is just how you continue to get better, having that mindset that is, you know, always a room to improve and a room to get better. And so, nah, I wouldn't say it was a perfect race.
So you now know, Kristian, I'm going to ask you, therefore, which part of it was poor? Because 6.34 seconds, taking the world record off Maurice Green. You're not messing around. So which part do you need to improve on to get it a bit quicker?
I mean, if I remember right, like in that particular race, my start wasn't the best. I didn't get out of the blocks first. I don't think my reaction time was that well. So I don't know. It's just a lot of things that I can work on and just keep trying to get better.
I love that. That's the 6.29 right there, okay? Outdoor world records are the aim as well. Next year, Doha World Championship year. Indoor 60s there. But you've got those tough outdoor records to challenge. Are you up for it?
Yeah, I'm definitely up for it. I mean, I'm excited to see, you know, where my potential can take me. I just got to keep working hard. And, yeah, like I said, I'm excited, but I'm up for the challenge.
Good to hear. Renaud, you've moved along. Who are you catching up with?
I'm with Beatrice. Beatrice, you smashed the world record in 3,000 steeplechase here in Monaco in July. What are your memories from that race?
Hey, my memories for that race. I was so excited to compete in Monaco, and I'm happy to be here. Today they are celebrating IAAF award, and I'm just like in my home ground because this is where I break my world record. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice, nice indeed. Hello. How you doing, Eliud Kipchoge? Can you describe your feelings for us here in Monaco when you crossed the line and saw the world record, which, let's be honest, Eliud, you completely obliterated? What was your feelings when you crossed that line in Berlin?
Oh, my feelings actually were, I feel great, and I was happy not only to break the world record, but to make history by running 2 hours, 1 minute, and 9 seconds in marathon.
When you sit down now then at home, have you looked back on the race? Have you watched it back and sat on your seat and got very excited like we all did?
Oh, I've done that 1 week after Berlin, and I have internalized, I've accepted, and I am now okay.
They've just all got something so, so special. Ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause for our world record breakers.
Our next award is for the IAAF Athletic Photograph of the Year. The award was open to professional photographers. These 4 finalist photographs will be part of an exhibition alongside 25 shortlist images being held at Meridian Beach Plaza Hotel. In addition, we will be announcing the winner of the competition for amateur photograph tomorrow. Fans from over 23 countries have entered the competition this year. To tell us more about the 4 finalists in tonight's award, please welcome to the stage IAAF Ambassador Atto Boldon. So Atto, I know from your Instagram post that you're a king photographer.
Yeah, well, I coach the world's fastest teenager, so I don't really have a choice.
Yeah, that makes sense. So you have been given the important task by the panel of judges to take us through the finalists. So first up is Morgan Tracy's photo.
This is Adam Schott. He's celebrating winning the 800 at the IAAF World Indoor Championships earlier this year in Birmingham. As you can see, it's more like a studio portrait, but it was taken on the field of play. Very strong image capturing the passion and elation of winning. And Schott's eyes very intense and piercing into the room here this evening.
Finalist number 2 was taken by John Sibley.
This is Elizabeth Besiridou, and she's fallen in the 60-meter hurdles at those same World Championships indoor in Birmingham. It's a very clean shot, but you can feel the anguish as she lays on the ground in defeat. Great sense of place, and that makes for an extraordinary mix.
The third finalist is a photo by Felix Sanchez Arrazola.
And here we have Salomon Barrega after winning at the Cross International Juan Maguerza. This is an intensely private image showing both the strain and the celebration that we so often associate with cross-country races.
And our final photo in the shortlist was taken by Michael Steele.
It's my Caribbean sister. This is Priscilla Frederick of Antigua and Barbuda in the high jump at the Commonwealth Games earlier this year in Australia on the Gold Coast. And you can see the mix of color and the lines and the grace that she shows, and of course, that amazing shadow. And that's what makes this picture very special.
So please, announce the winner of the IAAF Athletics Photograph of the Year.
The winner is Felix Sanchez Arrazola.
So, these photographs say it all. Joy, relief, exhaustion, effort, and hard work. How hard is it to capture a photograph as emotion as this?
Sorry, but my English is very bad, and I have a test. When I was a kid, I used to dream of being like many of the people present here. Many have been my idols. And for me to be here today receiving this award is so important that it makes it one of the happiest days of my life. Without your gestures, for happiness, sadness, or very sad, our photos wouldn't express anything. Gracias, Igor, por tener a Goibar como uno de los mejores clubes del mundo. Gracias, Ainhoa, a mi familia, por aguantarme tanto. Gracias a mis amigos por apoyarme todos estos años y a los que cuentan siempre conmigo. Gracias a Runners World España, porque sin vosotros no estaría aquí. Thanks to IAAF for this award. Selemon, thanks for this gesture. Half of this award is yours.
Wow. You come earlier. So, as we saw, you are here in the theater, and we have a special thing for you.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, hello.
Please put your hands again for the winner of the Athletics IAAF Photograph of the Year.
So the awards are coming thick and fast, as you would expect here this evening in Monaco. Really hard choice, that. Some absolutely superb photos. I'm going to chat with a couple of people, but on my way, can I just give a shout out to some very special families that are here with us this evening. We've had some wonderful memorabilia donated for the IAAF Heritage Collection, and I know the families of Jesse Owens, Fanny Blankers Cohen, Emil Zatopek, Paavo Nurmi, and Irina Savinska are here. So we welcome you and thank you for your memorabilia for the IAAF Heritage Collection. But I'm stopping to two athletes who have retired this year from our sport. They have. They've had enough. But we had them working here this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, give a huge round of applause to Dawn Harper-Nelson. Dawn, we've had you working on the red carpet, doing the interviews here this evening. Double Olympic medalist, gold of course, yes, in 2008, beautiful gold. Couple of World Championship medals as well. When you retire and look at a CV like that and go, you know what, I was good, but you're American. It's hard to get into your team with the depth of sprint hurdlers you have. So you could actually say, I was good. You know what, no. I was real good.
I was the best. Let's just be honest. No, as you know, like you said, with the sprints and the hurdles in the U.S., you have to just have a different mindset, because anyone that makes that team, we always leave that event, the Olympic trials, you know, our national saying, I belong on the podium with whatever championship that is that year.
You're enjoying retirement. Congratulations. A child on the way, of course. But what's been the best part so far for you of not having to train all through the week, all through the winter? What's the best part so far of retirement, Dawn?
That's an easy question. The ice cream. Honestly, you know, because you're so disciplined when training, you know, is there, and your mindset is like, my competition, I have to focus. And I mean, you beat yourself down to say, listen, look, focus. No, don't buy the ice cream, Dawn. Stay focused. And so now, I mean, my husband, he actually makes me ice cream from scratch. And so that's really why I married him. And so, you know, so honestly for me, it's just really that.
That's really strong work from the husband. Any flavor in particular?
Strawberry. Don't bring me anything else.
Never bring Dawn Harper-Nelson anything but strawberry ice cream. It's noted in Monaco. Let me shuffle back a little more, because you did some wonderful work for us on the red carpet tonight, Dawn. But as did this man. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, a little bit of Britain, the hearts of Great Britain, Northern Ireland broke when Greg Rutherford retired from long jumping this year. A Grand Slam winner. Every medal you could have won, you have won. But if I look at your social media, Greg, you have been very, very busy since you've retired. Hasn't my co-host friend Renaud dragged you into cycling? He's an action man. He does everything. You're so busy.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's the key thing when you do decide to retire. You need to keep yourself busy and active. Obviously, we're so used to training and travelling the world doing that side of things. You need to find things to put some of that energy into. And mountain biking is one of those things that I joined. Renaud, a good friend of mine over there, he invited me this year to compete with him. Sadly, I wasn't quite fit enough, as you can probably see from the enjoyment of retirement. But yeah, I'm doing everything and everything I possibly can just to stay active.
You're active tonight. You were with Dawn. Did you two have a little conflab on the red carpet with the interviews you were doing about your highlights of 2018? Share?
I think the highlight actually was the start when Val came over as well, and the girls were sort of checking out their baby bumps, and I stood next to them thinking, I think I have the bigger baby bump as it currently stands. Ice cream and many other things have been consumed since retiring, so I'm thoroughly enjoying that. But from an athletics point of view, it's been a truly spectacular year, and I've really enjoyed every moment. Watching it now as a fan, I wish my body could have held out a bit longer so I could have competed with a few other of the special talents. We've got Echeverria here tonight as well, somebody who's going to really take over the lead in the long jump, I think. I would have loved to have had a chance to compete against him. But my time has been and gone, and I get to enjoy it and hang out with people like Dawn and do something different, which I think's really good fun.
We all wish we could have gone a little bit longer, don't we, Greg? You have a lot in common then, yourself and Dawn, baby bumps, Olympic gold medals, and also the skill of dancing. Now let's cast our eyes to the screen, because Dawn Harper-Nelson, you're retired now, you might need a new job at some point in your life. So let's have a look at the screen and look at these skills of potentially a dance teacher. I can't help you, Dawn.
I will never post anything else again. No, okay, oh my gosh, I have to gather myself. Okay, so what had happened was, seriously, a lot of my fans, they've kind of had the buildup of our Halloween posts and what are we going to do, and so me and my husband had the idea of we need to do a dancing one. We haven't done that yet, and so we thought, oh my goodness, MC Hammer, I had the braids up. I said, I can so be one of the dancing girls. And we went to the back of our house and we got it done, and MC Hammer actually shouted us out, and he's like, we should do something together. And I was like, but I won't wear that outfit again. But sure, let's do. I cannot believe you guys found that. I should not have come to this.
You know what? Have a word with MC, and say you'll do it if he delivers strawberry ice cream to your house every week. Then that's the winner. That is your future. And Greg, I'm not really quite sure what you're laughing at, because we know that you're a good dancer. UK, BBC, Strictly Come Dancing, and you stayed because it was a rights issue that meant we couldn't show that.
Thank goodness.
But because of your various posts, I think you have a future as a landscape gardener / child-minding business. Talk us through this one, Mr. Greg.
What have you pulled up here? Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
What is this?
Well, this is me in my back garden. I'm very fortunate to have a ride-on mow, but what used to happen with my firstborn is that he would only fall asleep for a period in the summer if I drove him around on the roll-on mow.
I love that.
Well, for the point of view of sleep, you need sleep. As you find as a parent, sleep is something that's very hard to go by, and the lawnmower worked incredibly well.
But you know what? There's another caveat to the Greg Rutherford repertoire, because you're also handy with a hammer.
Oh, no. What have you got now?
Your girlfriend Susie sent us this. Explain what is going on here, because that looks like an absolute bomb site.
Oh, God's sake, Susie. So this is my house again. I'm very good at destroying things, as you can probably see. This is the centre of my kitchen. This is actually how my kitchen looks right now. That's generally Susie's face when I'm in the house as well. I enjoy breaking things. I'm awful at building them back up. So we're in a situation currently where what you just saw, when I go home tomorrow, that's what my kitchen now looks like. So I have to finish it.
It's a slightly different hammer, but we do have Anita Vladarchik with us here this evening, the world record holder. So if you want any tips on, using a proper hammer, then she's your girl.
Well, I need to do something, because you saw with the hand hammer that I was pretty awful, so maybe I should give a bit of a turn in there as well, see what happens.
Multi-talented, ladies and gentlemen. I think you'd agree they can do whatever they want. Greg Rutherford and Dawn Harper-Nelson. Enjoy retirement.
As Kat make her way back to the stage, I would like to announce the next award of the night. It's the President Award. To present the award, please welcome to the stage Seb Coe.
For the President's Award this year, one name came to the forefront of my mind. He's a man who has had a profound impact on me and our sport, and that man is Andreas Brugger. As you saw in the film, sorry, I'm running slightly ahead of myself here.
Since the beginning, I always wanted to be #1. That was my goal.
The guy is a Herculean of our sport.
He's able to bring in the athletes and he's able to bring in the crowds.
He certainly is a person who can speak to people.
He's a great person with great athletic knowledge.
He can also sell.
I took the presidency of the club in '71.
He was politically astute, commercially very, very savvy, and turned a regional athletics meet into the premier Grand Prix meet of its era.
It was not easy.
He was a pioneer to see what the sport can do and how that can be adapted to the needs of the society.
For him, this was not about haute couture rubbing up against politics. It wasn't about ticket sales. His first and only consideration was the athlete.
We were allowed to pay them $5 per day. I never accepted that they went away with less than $100. Nobody saw it. They came to my office.
That meet supported the ambitions of hundreds of Swiss athletes. He really fought hard to keep politics out of sport, particularly in the aftermath of the 1976 Olympic Games. He cut straight through that and gave the opportunity for Mike Boyd to face Alberto Wantarena. And it was one of those great races, probably the greatest race that anybody's seen.
Since that date, I could have any athlete whom I wanted. That was the breakthrough.
The meeting was not called Weltklasse since the beginning. So when you then showed that always the best from the world are here, then you had credibility to say that meeting is Weltklasse.
He gave me my break in Zurich. It was a venue where I broke a number of world records.
It was fantastic. The clapping all the way around and the cheering and the yelling was out of this world.
Skeets, Ronaldo Nemanja broke 110 hurdles. Haile Gebrselassie.
If we hadn't just seen it with our own eyes, we would not have believed it.
Maria Matola have all rewritten the record books. He did this for the passion and the love of athletics. The testimony to that is the pilgrimage that all the top athletes of that era still make to Zurich.
The whole movement owes him a debt for what he did for sport.
It was a great life. Without track and field, I wouldn't have had such a wonderful life as I had.
as you've now seen in the film, Andreas is sadly quite ill and unable to be with us in Monaco this evening, but we are so pleased that he was able to speak on camera. He is a Goliath in our sport for generations of athletes like me, and I'm delighted to welcome Andreas' son, Urs Brugger, who I know would like to say a few words on his behalf and receive the award. Urs.
As you have seen in the film, I think my father, or our father, is not doing very well, but he is really with us, and he was so proud when he learned about this award. And it's a very, very special moment for me to be here, to accept this award. It's an immense honor for him, with more than 90 years, to receive such a life achievement, and particularly, I think the very special thing is that he receives it from Sebastian Coe, which he told me that the first time he met him, Seb was 14 years old. He described the story that he was driving with Seb's father up to the mountains. He explained me what we should say, but I think it's also for me, Seb was a kind of a part of our family. I'm not a big sportsman, but of course we have followed these meetings, and all over these years we have always had a very nice time. And it's particularly for my mother, Doris. Many of you might know her, and also my siblings. It was a great thing to see that my father, after his professional career in insurance business, he had a kind of a second career in sports, which I think he enjoyed much more than his professional life, and which also allowed him to continue the career to quite an age, which was nice to see. So I think for all of us, it is just to say thank you, and we are so pleased. And Andreas and the whole family, also Doris, sends all the greetings, and please enjoy the evening. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together very loud for award winner Andreas Brugger and his son, Urs Brugger. So now, I would like to invite Prince Albert back on stage for our final two awards of the night. And Seb, you're able also to come back. And it will be the male and female athlete of the year. The nominees in these two categories cover athletes from 5 areas, 9 countries, and right across track, field, and road.
Over 300,000 votes were cast by the public for our finalists to help determine the winners across Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
So we are now ready to announce the result live here in Monaco.
Our penultimate award is the IAAF Female Athlete of the Year. Let's take a look at the Tasty 5 shortlisted athletes.
Great Britain's Dina Asher-Smith. Here she comes now. That 200 metre strength's coming to good use. And she's going to get there per metre. She's really in the zone.
Beatrice Chepkoech, one of the stars of the year.
Another fabulous performance here. 8:44.33. She's broken the world record by over 8 seconds.
Catherine Embarguin, the Colombian athlete.
Twice world champion of the triple triple jump. She's the reigning Olympic champion in the triple jump, but in the long jump, she knows how to get it right too.
Miller-Weaver, the Olympic champion over 400 metres, the Commonwealth champion over 200 metres.
Hit them shoulder, Miller-Weaver changes gear, moves away. A dominant, emphatic win.
Nafi Thiam, the world and Olympic champion, is now the European champion.
Senior, please announce the winner of the IAAF Female Athlete of the Year.
And the winner is Catherine Ibargüen.
Photograph two. So, gentlemen, if you'll make your way to the side of the stage to join Renaud. Thank you, Seb. I'm going to ask Laura Arcoleo from the IAAF team to come onto the stage and translate so I can ask you a few questions. Catherine, Laura, lovely to see you. I'm going to give you this and start with the obvious. Many, many congratulations. The Athlete of the Year in our female category. Your emotions right now.
Muchas felicidades. Tus emociones en este momento.
Sí, no puedo con mis piernas, me están temblando ahora mismo. Pero completamente feliz de estar aquí. Aprovecho para dedicarle primeramente este premio a Dios, a mi profesor Ubaldo, que sin él no hubiera sido posible, a mi grupo de trabajo global, a Colombia entera, a mi familia. Y de verdad que estoy supremamente feliz. Y nada, no puedo hablar más.
She's actually saying that she's struggling to stand up because her legs are shaking so much. She just wants to thank all of Colombia, her coach, Ubaldo, her family, and all the people who voted for her. She's extremely happy, and she can't really speak because her legs are shaking so much.
I'll keep it short then. Just one more though. You've mentioned it, Catherine. You are extremely, massively popular in the sport. And for your fans, they really got behind you to vote for this. So you've mentioned them, but it must mean a lot for you that so many fans en masse voted for you to be the Female Athlete of the Year.
Tú eres extremadamente famosa en Colombia. Mucha gente votó para ti en las redes sociales. ¿Qué significa que tanta gente te ha dado tanto apoyo?
De verdad que es un país que vibra por lo bueno que hace. Considero que es el apoyo a mi trabajo y se sienten reflejados de que soy una cara buena que muestra el país tan grande que estamos. Por eso considero que respaldo a Colombia no solo aquí, sino en toda mi carrera deportiva es grande.
The support I get from my people, from my country, is huge. I think that people recognize that I'm a good face of my country. I want to thank them once again for their support, and I will be doing this throughout all my career.
Both events next year in Doha at the World Championships?
Triple y largo en Doha.
Top secret.
Top secret, I understand. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together one more time for the IAAF Female Athlete of the Year, Catherine Ibargüen. Catherine.
Now, we come to our final award of the night, the IAAF Male Athlete of the Year. Let's take a look at the 5 shortlist athletes.
Champion, he's got his place in history. Look at Coleman, 9.78 for Kristian Coleman.
From
Duplantis is a special young man, and that's one reason why.
And this just shows the talent he has.
Eliud Kipchoge, he smashes the marathon world record. What an incredible performance.
Kevin Mayer, world champion 2017. The Frenchman has thrown down the gauntlet.
Gutsy run by Mayer there. He really wanted it.
Abderrahman Samba just goes from strength to strength. The second man ever in history under 47 seconds.
Seb, please announce the winner of the IAAF Male Athlete of the Year.
The IAAF Male Athlete of the Year, Eliud Kipchoge.
A photograph with Seb, Prince Albert to join for the trio, to have a nice photograph with our IAAF Male Athlete of the Year winner. Thank you very much indeed, gentlemen. Well, Eliud, Kenya must be going mad right now. What does this award mean to you?
Oh, this award actually means a lot to me. It's a significant, actually, it shows the significant hard work I've been doing in all of my career. Yes.
To clarify, earlier we spoke about you absolutely smashing the world marathon record. 78 seconds was taken off it. At what mile, Eliud, in Berlin, did you think, this is my day, this is my record? How far into the race?
Oh, at 30 kilometers, then I saw I was running a world record in 30 kilometers, and I was sure of running a world record, but I didn't know that it would be translated to that huge time.
And finally, I've mentioned how happy they'll be in Kenya. Your coach, Patrick, as well, will be delighted. But your children, Eliud, do they know how good Daddy is?
First, I want to actually pass my gratitude to my family, my wife and my kids. These are the people who are actually my ignition key every morning when I'm waking up to training. Secondly, I want to say thank you to Patrick Sang. His training and coaching skills has uplifted my life in sport for a very long time. I want to actually say thank you also to Global Sports. They have exposed my career, and I'm able now to show to all that if you believe in yourself and work hard, you can achieve more. And also to pass a huge thank you to Nike, my sponsor, and my training colleagues, members of Further State. These are the people who are the highest of the sport. A huge thank you to IAAF with the leadership of Sebastian Coe for what they are doing in sport. And all in all, I want to tell to actually assure IAAF that I am supporting them and then in whole means that to make sure that the sport is clean and we run a positive sport in this world.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together one more time. The IAAF Male Athlete of the Year, Eliud Kipchoge. Catherine, our Female Athlete of the Year, please do join us, along with Seb and Prince Albert, for a winner's photograph, please. of our IAAF male and female winners of the year. Catherine and Eliud, you will turn to your right and go and do your media duties and show off and celebrate. Prince Albert and Steb, you will stay with me, please, over here, sir, because our awards are drawing to a close. And what a wonderful night it has been. Many congratulations to all the nominated athletes and the winners across all the categories here this evening. But just stay seated for a few more minutes as I invite Seb to say a few closing words for us all. Seb, please come back to the lectern on what has truly been an amazing celebration. I think you'll agree, of our sport tonight.
I think these words are very easy. Thank you very much for taking the time and the trouble to be with us. To the athletes who have demonstrated yet again why athletics is the #1 Olympic sport, to their coaches, their friends, their ecosystems, to our partners, commercial and broadcast, and to each and every one of you that strives day by day to make our sport what it is. Thank you very much for being with us this evening.
Thank you, Seb. And on behalf of myself, and of course, Renaud, we would like to thank you for the pleasure of hosting this evening, and of course yourself, Prince Albert, as well. A wonderful ceremony. Are you okay, Renaud? Have you enjoyed yourself tonight?
Yeah, definitely very good first experience. So if you want some help for next year, I think I will be here.
Nice. I like that. Well, it's back to newly married life. Congratulations for Renaud. And to winter training, of course. And for me, it's just back to married life. But we'll both see you shortly at the after party. There's a cocktail dinner and drinks, Renaud, and drinks if you want them, still competing. It's up on the Espace Indigo, which is on the rooftop bar 2 levels up. And we've even organised, because we're nice like this, aren't we, Renaud, shuttle buses back to the Meridian, which will run until midnight tonight. Myself and Renaud will see you after this closing film.
Rising to claim. It's going to be right to the line. It's going to be desperately top. This is willpower stuff. Goes clear. Absolutely on fire. Oh, yes. Oh, that's huge. Brilliant. This just shows the talent he has.
Sends it off, sends it high.
That looks really good. He's striding away. This is going to be very, very tight. Wow, what a final 100. My word. It's getting better and better and better.
Thank you, everyone. I'd now like to invite all athletes